PDF, what kind of hashtags work, what kind of keywords work, the powerful keywords which are there. Again, Answer the Public gives them. If you go to answerthepublic.com, you might be knowing what are the famous keywords which are which will work. What are all the questions which people have searched online. I'll WhatsApp you that also, that link. So
share these resources and links with me, Raj, so that I can just take a look at it. That's one thing. And the second thing which you talked about in PSA WhatsApp group is about 6 months free subscription of Teachable.
Yeah, I shared the link.
Yeah, I got to know about Teachable, I think just a month ago. And I'm not sure how I would be using Teachable, because I think as an online course creator, first I'm going to go do live sessions. That's what I want to do, because that's what my coach has asked me to do. To go for live sessions, basically doing a weekly twice live sessions for people. That's a proper training. When I say live session, it's like you're training people through video, through Zoom. I think Zoom subscription, I will take it anyways. So what is a Zoom subscription, Maraj?
No, I'm using the free Zoom. In fact, I've never paid for any of the tools, but people say you need to pay. See, if you look at your LinkedIn title, it says keynote speaker. I just pinged you on WhatsApp. Could you check your WhatsApp?
Just a second. Okay.
So
yeah,
it only talks about the titles. What it should also say is 70% of the title should be professional and 30% should be personal. So I'll share you some more titles which I was sending to Sagar Amlani. And I learned this trick from another coach. See, this is a sample one. If you could check your WhatsApp and read what you just see.
Oh, this is amazing, yeah.
Could you?
It's really good.
So it's like there should be 70% should be professional, 30% should be personal.
Understood. So now I could say probably keynote speaker, story, influencer, and award-winning speaker, or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. It should be personal and professional, and also make sure you update your everything on LinkedIn should be filled. It's like what happened is many people on LinkedIn, what they do is if a teacher gives you a question paper, you leave blank, you don't get 100 marks.
Right.
So same thing. Every column, every description should be filled. Everything which is there in the question paper of LinkedIn, as in everything should be filled. Then only you get 100 out of 100.
All the feeds.
And what should be there in that description, or every word which you use should be a powerful keyword. It should be, it should make meaning. It should be, there are a few formulas which you need to use, because the about section in your description also should talk about, it's like there is a 3:3 formula. 3 sentences in the first paragraph, 3 sentences in the next paragraph, and 3 sentences in the next paragraph. And most of that should sync to what you are going to get from other prospective leads. So you mentioned about GE, HSBC, ADP, which is like awesome powerful keywords, because those are the brand names. So there is a tool which talks about, if you just put in your PDF download of your LinkedIn profile, that tool populates what are all the keywords. It shows you in a diagram what are all the I mean, your profile is famous for what are all the keywords. I'll share that tool also with you.
Yeah.
And there are lots of hacks. This is like probably 2 or 3 things which we spoke about right now, but there are like another 100 more tips which can be added. And Answer the Public, if you type in any keyword in this particular website, it will gives you a huge diagram. You can also download these keywords into an Excel sheet. You can work on content ideas. I mean, Basum also talks about that. I don't know if you explored these tools online. It's like whatever the most shared content which many influencers use, you can use this tool. So if you want to find what is being shared worldwide, what are all these influencers researching on, planning on. If you wanted to look at the influencer marketing strategies, then this tool also helps. Neil Patel uses this. I don't know if you know Neil Patel. Have you heard about Neil Patel?
I know.
All these influencers, Neil Patel or Ivan Carmichael, and all these people who do their own blog series, audio podcast series, all these influencers or all these bloggers who earn a couple of lakhs, like every weekend they earn 30 to 40 lakhs, which is again in Indian rupees. Most of them earn in thousands of dollars. All these people use these basic tools. The only thing is they keep learning from other people and they start teaching their followers. And by teaching their followers, by engaging with the comments, they learn more. That's what I've seen. So it's all about the engagement, because when you have 3 or 5 followers or 10 followers or hundreds of followers, obviously they'll keep an assistant or they'll hire an intern. And Stumax, Sricharan Lakaraju and the team is working on the same, because people studying in college at the 3rd year or 4th year do want a job or they do want pocket money, but they need hands-on experience. So whatever these freshers are doing, they are making the college students do it so that they get the hands-on experience of the real practical world. Because most of them spend their time watching anything related to entertainment. I mean, the 2nd year of college or 3rd year of college, most of the students. So for coaches, trainers, or for influencers who don't have time, they have to delegate their work to the interns. So I normally do this now with a couple of other interns who are there from my circle, people who are into video editing, people who are into post-production, people who are into filming. Even I had been to Annapurna Institute of Film School. They invited me for branding. Many people who does, Oak Ridge does amazing strategy again. Oak Inspiron, which everybody keeps posting and sharing. So people respond to challenges or competitions or contests, is which I keep telling. So what is the contest which you are running? What is the challenge which you are throwing to people? What is the competition which you are running? So anybody who gets in touch with me, I tell them, publish your mini course and then talk to me. Because if they launch their mini course on Udemy or Coursera or on LinkedIn Learning, in fact, I'll share you the link to become an instructor on LinkedIn. That's so powerful. You will have audience worldwide. You just need to fill an application and submit it. You can become an instructor on LinkedIn, and that is one of the fastest ways to increase your fan following to 90,000 followers or 1 lakh followers. So many people.
I think but while doing that, we can also get this. I mean, as a speaker, I would also get speaking engagement. Isn't it, Raj?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
So
yeah, please.
Again, the worst thing with respect to human mind, not with respect to Asians or Indians, but the worst thing with respect to human mind is we always underestimate what we can do, and we overestimate the other person, what they are doing. As in, we see somebody's video, we see somebody on the stage, we see somebody's picture, we go like, wow, like a parachute, like a balloon kind of a thing. We overestimate the other person and we start shrinking ourselves, like the story of that Balarama and all. So stop judging yourself, love yourself more than anybody else. Just keep doing what you are doing, because we never know when is the last breath which we are going to take. And many people whom I interact with on LinkedIn, we say we'll hardly live for another 15 years or 30 years or 40 years, because recently in my life, in this 2019, I lost my mother. I've seen people who are very close to me. I lost my grandmother, who are I've seen them lose their life right in front of my eyes. I've seen them in ICU, I've seen them in homes. I know how it feels. And I was telling Vivek Verma of TEDx Hyderabad the same thing. Everybody talks about keeping healthy mind, being fit. Nobody talks about death. Nobody talks about death talks. But when I researched on death talks on YouTube, on TEDx, there's a huge playlist of death talks, and we don't talk about death because we think it's like touch wood, probably we think it's God forbidden, it's something negative to talk about. So only thing is, the best way to sell other people is keep sharing whatever you know, because in every breath you take, there is some inspiration, as you say also. Even if you keep talking, if you keep hustling, people will. It's all about the storytelling. It's all about the small stories. So just keep doing it. People will say, okay, Kumar Achanda, please tell me how should I do this. So probably it could be TV9 journalists who might get in touch with you. There are few video journalists who follow me because I marketed myself as a video marketing coach. I've seen some followers who are spying on me. I've seen CNBC or TV, not a couple of TV anchors who started seeing my posts, or who started following me, who is watching me online on LinkedIn, and couple of them on Instagram. So I changed my titles to something else. I thought I kept it as a future Amazonian on LinkedIn. I do some things intentionally just to divert attention of my followers, and I always ignite that spark. If I wanted to do something, I do it intentionally, and I try and see the reaction of my family members. I try and see the reaction of my friends and family mainly, and the outside world. So do it, whatever you're doing, just do it. I can stay healthy by eating all veggies and fruits. Probably I think like I should be on a rice diet, and I follow Isha Sadhguru. I don't try and eat anything before 3 or 4 hours before I hit bed, because you need that sound sleep, and if your digestive system is busy, you can't have a sound sleep. And there is a research done on sleep. Why I'm talking about sleep and food is, the real magic happens when you are asleep. Those 7 to 8 hours, Vishen from Mind Valley talks about working hard, which is like one of the most bullshit things, which he says. He says one of the bullshit ideas is working hard. I follow Mind Valley mentors community. I follow Mind Valley regular community. I follow Mind Valley coaching community. Lots of Facebook groups, lots of LinkedIn groups. And most of my learning comes from all the other coaches who are hustling a lot in the western side, and mainly Mind Valley, I should say. I shouldn't hide myself. Be it the entire Mind Valley community, I should thank them, because whatever I am today is because of the happiness coach Murli Sundaram, because he had attended his Train the Trainer, and lots of other people who trained Siddharth Rajshekhar, who sells himself through webinars. In a 1 hour webinar, he makes at least 5 to 6 lakhs every single day. I don't know if you attended any of his webinars. If you get time,
I have seen his Siddharth Rajshekhar's this thing. What do you call a sponsored post on Facebook about attending his webinar. I think I should do that.
No, his webinars are very powerful, because I know Siddharth for 9 years. I had been to his home to do music videos. In fact, this was in Bangalore when I was working with HP. So I sat with him, he taught me Sony Vegas, how to do edit videos and all. Then for 3 years I went into film industry, and then I see him totally a different person online. Then I attended his 1 day seminars, I attended his 3 day seminars. Now I am part of his online community. But the only thing is, I never started selling myself through webinars, which I am on the way, because my mini course is already launched. If you go to my Insta Mojo, I have launched my courses. And people keep telling, even Mac Attram says, I've done videos with Mac Attram also, by the way. Have you attended this Success Gyan events, Kumar? Like
I think once, just once.
Which is like MMI, Millennium Mind Intensive.
Not Millennium Mind. So there was
NAC, National Achievers Conference, I guess.
Yeah, I think National Achievers Conference. You're right.
So National Achievers Conference, their strategy. I'll send you. There's a beautiful PDF about how the Success Resources, not Success Gyan India, Success Resources worldwide does events. They influence the people in 192 countries. Amazon sells its products to 192 countries, and Success Resources do sell their content to 192 countries. And Nas Daily guy Nasser Hussain also, he tries to market himself for 192 countries, mainly Asia and India, because his fans are mainly in Asia and India. He hates China. He says in his videos also, he hates China, but China is progressing and all. He talks about this also. And like Nash Daily videos, there is another filmmaker, I forgot his name. There's this new Indian who spent time with.
Nash Daily videos are so awesome. I'm so mesmerized with just by looking at that 1 minute video. He does so many things. I mean, so many activities which are well scriptured or well designed in that just 1 minute. I'm really surprised with this guy.
Now the thing is, why his videos went viral? I did a study on that also. Because if you look at his shorts, any short is less than 5 seconds or 3 seconds. Most of his visuals, when he's talking, if it's a single frame, normally when I talk about post-production, I look at frames because human mind, the attention span, like just goldfish, the human span attention is 5 to 6 seconds. Earlier it was 8 seconds, then it shrank to less than 6 seconds now. So most of his visuals are 3 to 6 seconds. So when you are publishing a 1 minute video, and if the visuals for 60 seconds, if you have visuals, if you have like 30 visuals or 20 visuals, it does amazing trick. Most of his in a 1 minute video, he'll put 20 to 30 visuals, which is like he's talking about something, we call it the B-roll. B-roll is when you edit the picture, when you edit a video, you have to put some additional shots of what you're talking about. If he's talking about Italy, he'll show the Italy, or probably he'll show Paris, he'll show some people walking, somebody who is going on a bike, all those visuals which are there.
Correct. That's what Jay Shetty also does the same thing. When he talks about any relationship issue, he shows two couples. I mean, a couple talking to each other or probably shouting on each other. I mean, based on his content, that's what he shows. I mean, the next thing which I wanted to ask is, how do I really edit? I mean, how do I really learn this editing thing? And I felt it is very, very tough. Premiere Pro 2019 is really tough to use. And to edit a 1 minute video, I'm sure it's going to take really good enough time. And again, I'm not stuck in that quality mindset saying, okay, if the video looks good, that's when I'll publish. You saw my videos. It's just me. And I love Brendan Burchard, Raj.
Yeah, Brendan Burchard. I have his resources also.
Brendan Burchard does not show any bullshit, no content, no small little videos. He just comes, talks in front of a black screen, and it's done. It is, I mean, maybe he just changes those angles and all, where he shows his face and all. But apart from that, I don't see any additional videos inserted into his talk.
Yeah, the thing is, Brendan Burchard has got lots of female following, just like Oprah Winfrey. Many of his WhatsApp groups also talks about that. Sorry, Facebook groups, not WhatsApp groups. So people like Brendan Burchard and a couple of other speakers. Again, Macadrum has got his own online fan following. He's trying to do something online. Earlier he did, but again he went into events, and all these people, they do have their regular videos which they are doing. But end of the day, they are hustling again, like Gary Vaynerchuk or Dan Lok or Grant Cardone. Everybody is selling. If you are selling something which is related to real estate or property or something which is related to a tangible product, then you are going to make lots of money. If you are trying to sell something which is virtual or a digital product, people are having hard time. That's what Siddharth talks about. He has lots of resources because I don't know if you follow MV Priyank from Bangalore. He got into the sound healing and all. He's in this for last many years, but he's into it full time right now. He teaches people how to heal themselves, anything related to health. Anthony Robbins talks about this 5 to 6 important needs for a human being, for human life, right? So there's huge business in that products. Have the resources of that, Unleash the Power Within, UPW, Date with Destiny, some resources which I was sharing with couple of coaches, other coaches last night. End of the day, whatever the content which you have, are you sharing it? Are you giving it to all your fans, followers to improve their life, to excel in their life? Are you building that trust for them to make sure that they believe everything which you say? Because one thing which I noticed is it's all in the power of language, the words which we use. It's all in the tongue. So
Yes.
if you use powerful words, people tune to you. If you use powerful language, it's all in language. What I've noticed is, so I started doing what all these influencers, all these speakers, all these influencers are doing. I started repeating word to word as to what they are saying, and I started seeing a change in myself. The way I talk to myself, the way I talk to others, the way I talk to my two children, the way I talk to my wife, everything is changing slowly. So subconsciously something is happening, I don't know. But the words which they are using, I'm just not trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm not trying to think out of the box. I'm not trying to create thousands of thoughts in my mind, because at Hurt Math we follow the same principle. If you want to have a powerful life, you need to have a calm mind. You should only have like 7 or 8 breaths per minute, because if you take less than 7 or 8 breaths per minute, you will be living in Maya and you feel like everything is Maya. I wanted to go Himalaya. You will be detached to the physical world. You will be detached to what other people are telling. You will be detached to other people's judgments, opinions. You will be living in your own world, like the gurus who are upset with everything in life. So there is huge danger to the number of breaths which you take, and there is huge danger if you take more than 8 breaths per minute. Again, you live in worry, anxiety, depression, anger, frustration. If you take more than 8 breaths per minute, it's been proven scientifically, because I'll show you the device. I'll ping you the link and I'll show you. And Murli Sundaram clearly talks about this. So though I am a practitioner, I'm trying to balance my breath for past 4 years now. It's been this August 15th, 16th. It will be close to 4 years. So I'm a breath practitioner. I try and maintain my thoughts, and I know what will make other people go like monkey around. It's like many people's mind is like a monkey mind. It keeps jumping. What does monkey do? Monkey does?
Monkey, yeah. What
monkey?
Look,
what do monkeys do daily?
Monkeys is monkey do. Something like that, huh?
No, what do monkeys do is monkeys keep jumping from one tree to other, one tree to other. So what mind does is, we say monkey mind. My coach taught me this. We say monkey mind because mind always jumps from one thought to other thought, one thought to other thought. Arey, this guy is doing that. Arey, that guy is doing this. Arey, that coach is doing this. Arey, we should go for springboard, 91 springboard PSI meeting. Sharad Sharma will kill me if he listens to this. I mean, Sagar Amlan, it's like the mind is always thinking. It's jumping like a monkey, one thought to other, one thought to other. So how do we stop all these thoughts? Again, LinkedIn, Landmark Forum talks about this. The only way to stop all the thoughts is when we hit the graveyard. One single destination, one single goal which all we have is that graveyard. We are all heading towards our graves. So everybody is going to die. There is no way to escape it. But how to get rid of these thoughts? There is no way to have zero thoughts, but the only thing is you have to control your thoughts, maintain only 1 or 2 thoughts, or maybe 3 or 4 thoughts. Focus only on one thing. That's how the chanting of Ayappa, 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 the chanting of the 180, 108 beats. And 108 there is a huge thing. So how do we get rid of this monkey mind? Again, through breath. If you have balanced breathing, you can control your thoughts, you can control your breath. On LinkedIn, again, I talk about this on digital fasting. Publish something online on social media. I call it the iFly. iFly is Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. iFly is Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. So publish on iFly and stay away from it. People get attached to their posts. Whatever they publish, they look for comments, they look for likes, they look for shares. So I call it the digital fasting. Publish something, fast yourself from your posts. Let the world think whatever they want. Let them comment whatever they want. Let them share. So don't get attached. Again, the 2 keys which the coach keeps talking about. One is the monkey. Monkey is the key. If I can share the slide, probably when I meet you, I'll share that slide. The monkey and the donkey. Donkey is again the physical body. This donkey always wants to rest. I mean, we do the regular donkey work. All human beings do the donkey work of just doing the routine things daily basis. They don't know how to get rid of the donkey in life, which is again the physical body. It talks about being healthy and fit. So all these principles, everything boils down to breath. And if you maintain that breath, again, whatever the intentions which you have in your mind becomes reality. The law of attraction talks about it. So it can go on and on. It's been close to 1 hour which we are on call. Only thing is, there are few simple technological steps which you need to follow as per algorithm changes on Google AdWords or Facebook AdWords or LinkedIn AdWords. Marketing is part of advertisement, but when it comes to advertisement, we are making these platforms richer. People pump in money on Facebook ads, they waste their money or hard-earned money for a couple of leads. People publish YouTube ads, they waste money on Google AdWords, and some of them don't have money, mainly because they tried and tested and they lost their money, and they keep quiet, they don't spring back. So be it Sandeep Maheshwari or be it this Vivek Bindra, Dr. Vivek Bindra, all these guys, they hustle so lot. There are lots of speakers, even one of the speakers which whom you mentioned. These people, many of them, every human being, everybody who is breathing is so genuine, but they don't have the clarity as to what is the starting, what is the ending. Probably the starting is, I would say, it's like birth and death. In between birth and death, as you say in your videos, there's no winning or losing. It's all about choosing. The real freedom lies in choosing what you wanted to do. So I chose to impact other people through my regular posts, be it morning post, afternoon post, evening post, be it lunch, dinner. And there's a huge theory which research done on why we are addicted to 3 meals a day. In the olden days, or 300 years or 500 years ago, we used to eat 1 meal per day or probably 1 meal in 1 week whenever we felt hungry. But this food industry made us addicted to have 3 meals per day. So there's a huge research done on it, and there's a huge research on trees. All the trees are plants that talk to each other through roots. They talk to each other. If they are connected through roots, they communicate with each other. So all the living creatures, I mean the plants also, that communicate through roots. There's a huge research. So after exploring many things about life, after exploring about what life purpose is, I thought enough of exploring everything. I'm like thinking beyond what I need to do, like Sadguru or Isha. We can't become another guru. I thought I'll become a digital Baba, digital Sadguru, or I thought better stick myself to video marketing, just do what I'm doing. So I'm back to school right now. So if you have any questions, further, end of the day, I will say publish. Ask people, engage, as you say, social interactions, healthy relationship with 7, again, some pharma company has this, Bharat Biotech, I guess. Mission 8 people, mission 8 billion people. Mission 8 billion people or mission 7 billion people. So we are on call for close to 1 hour. That was the alarm. So anything you want to